Hey, good morning everyone. Thanks for clicking on this video. You can see I'm all bundled up. It's January 2026 at 27 degrees Fahrenheit, windy like always. Today we're heading up to Wausau, Wisconsin. We'll go ahead and head south, come through Stevens Point, end up in Marshfield, and see some things along the way that we find. So I wanted to get a start earlier today than I did, but it's actually about 9:27 right now, and it's going to take I don't know, another hour and a half to get up to Wausau. So thanks for clicking on this video. I really appreciate it. Sit back, enjoy the ride. Looks like a real nice area. Nice downtown, shops and all. Look at the brick road. I've seen this on videos, this band show here. Oh, look at that phone booth. Real British style. I like that. Huh. Alright. So cool. Okay. There it is, the house on the right. This is the old Milwaukee house museum. Woodson History Center, Milwaukee house. National Historic City District, National Historic District. There's a Woodson History Center. So we're gonna go check out the depot, wherever that is. Let me park up here and take a look at this. Some nice houses through here. Got the cupola and the one on the left up here. Cupola on top. So this old this town was built because of the railroad. There's tracks right there in the street, if you can see. This town was built during logging because this was just a white pine forest here. is right there. We'll make our way over there. Looks like we got sound. I got my microphones on. Thought I lost them. I put them in, I actually put them in my drone case. Hey, the wind seems pretty light. I wonder if we could drone. What is that place? Oh, yeah, this is a long drive. It'd be kind of cool if a train came while we were here. It's closed. The Timekeeper Distillery. This camera you can't see as good. Hours of operation. Closed. Hiawatha Lounge. So man, I'm glad they did something with this. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Got a nice setup back here. So these tracks are live. Wish I can catch a train coming through here. All right, so let's head back. We're gonna start heading south. We're gonna follow these tracks. Timekeeper Distillery. I'll have to put some information on about this on the screen. At the time, there was a lot of money in this town when it's back in the 1800s when they were logging here. All right. That would explain some of that equipment right there in the bottles. Nice compressor sitting there. All right, let's go on. Yeah, this is pretty nice through here. Look at these giant houses. These are beautiful. Yeah, we're still in Wausau. We're still in Wausau. You can see the logging industry is still going. Wausau has 2020 census had just under 40,000 people. All right, we just entered Mosinee, I believe that's how you pronounce it, and I just turned off, and I guess there's a ramp here to get on the lake. Mosinee Hydroelectric Project. So, what does this say? Let's get out and check this out. Okay. There's a foundation there. Security fence. Here, let's walk around this other way. Icy. It's all ice. I'm gonna fall on my ass. Whoa, almost. All right, the Blair Hotel. Fall City Blair Hotel. Rothschild's Dam. So, yeah, Rothschild, Mosinee. Let's see, Fall City House, circa 1900. Look at all the wood there. Yep. J.M. Cooley, Wausau, Wisconsin. So that must be, there's steps right there. Oh, what does this say? This area of Mosinee to the east side of the Wisconsin River was first laid out and known as Fall City. Since the main road and all the initial buildings and businesses around the east side of the river, it was believed that this would be the major area of development. And it tells about a tavern, and Wausau Plank Road was the main road at the time. There's this is pretty huge. There's a lot of stuff here. So I'm not going to read all that. There's some sources right there. Deborah Nell's 2004, early and late Mosinee. Edgar L. Ladeau, 1907. What was this? A well? Dam down street. That's kind of cool, huh? Foundation for the hotel. All right, I'm going to keep going. We're burning daylight. All right. Oh, man. Let's see if I can get to the truck without falling. All right, I'll turn it on when I get somewhere else that we can look at. I see the fire tower up there. That's Cherry Street. There's a water tower. Dead end. Here's a fire tower right here. Oh. Let's go down and turn around. It's all closed and locked off. Wow. All right, let's get back on track here. All right, we're coming into Stevens Point. Got the rails to the right beside us. Let's see what we can find here. Following the quiet rails. I haven't seen a train at all. Alstrom. There's a fishing access. This is kind of cool, huh? Pure ice right there. Woo! The sun's trying to come out. You got still quite a few clouds. Stevens Point. That's the big Alstrom plant. And the dam over there. But really, I wanted to check out this bridge here, but okay, I just pulled away from there, not even a block, and I came across this old building here. Vedder Manufacturing Company. Cool. You can tell this thing has been here for a while. Vedder Manufacturing Company, Weather Snug Millwork. All right. I don't think anybody's coming, so that was all ice. Had to pop it into four-wheel drive for a little bit just to get out of there. Man, This is cool. This is cool. Wonder if there's anything down that way. Oh, there's a train sitting there. There's a brick something. Looks like a brick depot. Let's go
turn left, then turn right.
Let's go have a look. This is Depot Street. Well, that looks like the old train depot. No trespassing. No motorized vehicles. Wow. Stevens Point. Engineering department, glass doors, visitor parking. Huh. There's a little park there. Sorry, I don't mean to keep swinging you guys around, but oh yeah, there's a steam engine in the park. We'll go over there and have a look at that. We got the big train sitting here. A lot of graffiti all over the rail cars. Right turn, obey this sign. You will obey. It's getting toasty in here. That was cold. Oh, how do I get to that? Oh, there's a street right there. Okay. Oh, look at this. 2713. Wow. This is great. The historic South Side Railroad Complex of Stevens Point. All right. Let me see. I don't know if that's going to help, but I'll read this to you. The historic South Side Railroad Complex of Stevens Point. Once the rail hub of central Wisconsin, Stevens Point's historic South Side Railroad Complex still contains buildings, engines, and tracks that evoke the time when the railroad was the dominant means of transportation in the country. The first train chugged into Stevens Point in 1871, and since that time, the railroad has played a major role in the development of the city. I'm still kind of cold. One of Stevens Point's biggest employers, a railroad, hired many workers to keep the steam engines and diesel locomotives fueled, maintained, switched, and running on schedule. 6 nearby railroad hotels with names like the Majestic, European, and Accord once offered accommodations to train travelers and railroad workers. Today, the railroad's active switch yards, yard office, roundhouse, repair shops, and depot, and the surrounding commercial buildings are a testament to the major role the railroad has played in Stevens Point for more than 125 years. All right, we're gonna go ahead and walk around here. So they had a turntable and everything here. I wonder if there's any remnants of it. Looks like there's been a few people here. Santa's up in the window up there. Back that down a little bit so we can get everything in view. Ha ha ha. Do not climb on the train. I was gonna go up there and have a look, but looks like they got the lights up there all decorated. Wonder if they still come on. The 2713 Wisconsin Central. Those are some rather large wheels, huh? What is that? That's a 462. There's that train depot over there, and we were over in that area for that bridge. This locomotive presented to the city of Stevens Point by the Sioux Line and Wisconsin Central Railroads, a memorial to the era of steam railroading, which ended February 15th, 1955, dedicated June 12th, 1955. Ho ho! Excellent. And they got the old switch here. Wow. Look at these leaf springs. Holy moly. They got a legend here with what everything is. Talks about the fireman, an engineer operated the steam locomotive. All right. Concrete for steps donated. Steps donated by Metal Crafters. All right, look at that. Oh, watch out for the ice. Well, I hope the sound is coming out well. I've been using my good microphones with this camera. They're made for each other, so I hope the sound comes out. There's a little breeze. I don't know if you can hear any of it. That train's taking off. It's heading back the other way. Kind of wanted to get that, but what do they call these signals? Wigwags or something like that? Where the light used to swing back and forth like a pendulum. All right, let's head on down the road, see what else we can find. I keep turning this camera back off and on. In fact, I took the microphone off, but this looks like the roundhouse back here. Hope I don't get kicked out of here for trespassing, but yeah, this is the roundhouse. If you've seen that one video, right, where I recorded the roundhouse and turntable and everything, that was pretty interesting. I'll leave a link to that at the end of this video. But yeah, this is it. This is the old roundhouse here, Stevens Point. Is that where we're at? I wish we could see on the other side of there, but All right, we got to move on now. Ooh, look at that old house and barn. There's a quick trip. I'm going to make a pit stop. Coming into Marshfield, right next to the airport. We're going to go check out an old train depot here. Oh, that's a do not enter down there one way. All right, let's see here. What is this thing up ahead? There's an old building right there. Look at that. What the heck? What is that? It's a dragon. Where the heck? What is this guy doing? He's doing the same thing I am. Here, we'll go across if we can. Yeah, it looks like it. This looks like an old school here. Wow, look at this. Look at this stuff. There. What? There's a nice park there. This is an old school or something here. Oh yeah, look at these houses and stuff. And yeah, this is supposed to be an old shoe factory where the railroad helped build this. Wow. All right. Let's check it out. We're just gonna. There we go. Zoom out a little bit. Let's see what's down here. Okay, I'm on the other side of the tracks. I'm at State Bank of Marshfield. And actually, so we were over there a little while ago. I'm still looking for that depot, but I saw this historic sign here. Founders Square. 1871, Lewis and Frank Rivers constructed a 1.5-story log building at the present northeast corner of North Chestnut Avenue and West Depot Street. This building served as a residence, hotel, tavern, and store. The brothers heard that the Wisconsin Central Railroad from Stevens Point to Lake Superior would pass through this area, and they wanted to take advantage of the traffic that the railroad would generate. On July 4th, 1872, the first train reached the new community of Marshfield. Other early settlers were drawn to the community to establish businesses near the new railroad. The Wisconsin Central built their first depot near the river's log building. All right, where is that damn depot? There it is right there. Marshfield Depot, it's for sale. If you want to buy that, let's have a look. Marshfield. Royal Tokyo. Tokyo. Business hours. I guess it is a restaurant. I can't tell if there's lights on inside. It's supposed to be open, but they got that for sale sign around front here. This is another one. I hope somebody buys it and does something with it. There's ice everywhere. Building only. There you go. By your old train depot. There's a sign over here that says something about Sioux Line. I should have brought my phone. I could take a picture of some of this. Boy, the sun, huh? It's going down quick. Sioux Line, 3-hour parking. Yeah. Huh. All right, we just left that Marshfield depot. Ah, the sun's bright. I love it though. Says there's a steam locomotive in Wildwood Park here, so I'm heading over there to take a look at that. Says it's about 5 minutes away. Seems to me I've been here before. Seems like deja vu all over again. Is this 16th? Yeah. All right. Wildwood Park, here we come. And then we got to turn right on 17th Street. Oh, there it is, right there. Big as day. Right to the right, look at that. Yeah. Oh. Wow, we saw 2 of these today. Doo-doo. Yeah. All right, hang on. Okay. Wildwood Park. There's Wildwood Station. I think it's going to be a nice sunset tonight. Well, drop a comment. Let me know if you liked this type of journey. Followed the tracks, 3 different cities. Train related. 2442. That's a 280, huh? Engine 2442 in service, 1911, 1954. Presented to City of Marshfield by Wisconsin Central. Sioux Line Railroad, 1956, Marshfield Historic Register. Northwood County Historical Society. There you go. Tours available by appointment. Governor W.H. Upham House. I hope that's Upham. Upham. Tour hours are Wednesdays and Saturdays from 1:30 to 4. Please call the Northwood Historical Society office to schedule your tour. That's cool. Let's go get a front shot of this. Yeah, seems like the wind died down a little bit. It's still breezy. Okay. I thank you for watching Wisconsin Points of Interest. I'm going to head back, and if anything pops up, I'll go ahead and record it. Otherwise, at the end of this, I'll have some snapshots of today. So, I don't know if you like that. I kind of like that. It kind of some of the stuff I see along the way, I take a shot of and then put it at the end of the video. So please consider subscribing if you haven't, and take a look in my past videos where I explored the National Railroad. It's cold out, my mouth isn't working. National Railroad Museum up in Green Bay, and it's a two-part, so it's not one very long video. You can watch first part one time, second part a different time, and it was a year ago. Yeah, I think it was January last year. Very cold, so check that one out. But thank you for watching today.
Rolling down the back roads, chasing time gone by. Old bridges, lost stories, under Midwest skies. Wisconsin points of interest, where the past still shines. I'll see you down the highway at the next roadside sign. Wisconsin points of interest, where the past still shines. Wisconsin points of interest, where the past still shines. Time gone by, old bridges, lost stories, under Midwest skies. Wisconsin points of interest, where the past still shines. I'll see you down the highway at the next roadside sign. Wisconsin points of interest, where the past still shines.